All right, I wanted to talk about Omega and some new pickaxes. Well, they're kind of new. They go absolutely phenomenal with this character. So first off, Omega, of course, was tier 100 in Season 4. And a lot of people got real mad because unlike today's tier 100 skins where the challenges carry over, in Season 4, they didn't. So as you can see, there's 5 stages to Omega. And right away, if you unlocked them, you got the base. But in order to get upgrades for Omega, you had to reach certain levels in Season 4. So Stage 1, you had to be level 25. Stage 2, you had to be level 35. Stage 3, 45. Stage 4, 55. And the one everyone hated, Stage 5, you had to be level 80. A lot of people assume it was level 100 for this one, but no, it was level 80. I've never made level 100 in any single season, and I've been playing since day 1, and yet I still have Omega. And of course, when you hit Stage 5, you got all the sweet lights that go with it. But even if you didn't hit the last stage, the first few stages are still cool, and of course you get the red lights already. So there's that. But of course, nothing beats a fully maxed out Omega who looks like Super Shredder. Absolutely incredible. Now, unfortunately, Omega never came with a glider. There's no glider for Omega. There's a female version of Omega called Oblivion, which I don't have. But everything in that set, there's a glider for that called Terminus, I think. But everything in that set says it's part of the Oblivion set. Whereas if you look at Omega, he's part of the Omega set. As you can see there, it says there can be only one part of the Omega set. Now, he did come with a pickaxe if you completed a certain number of his challenges. So here's the pickaxe, and it's called Onslaught, one of my favorites. The red, this doesn't do it justice here because in-game it looks incredible. And here's what it plays like. One of my favorite noises. It's very satisfying to hear in-game. But unfortunately, as you can see, the edit style button is grayed out because there were no styles available for this. So you can only run this with the red lights. And by the way, I guess I didn't showcase the lights. Of course, you get the red ones by default. Then these are supposed to be green. Now here they kind of look green, but in-game, they're very, very yellow. So here, they're pretty much green, but like I'll show you in just a minute, it's pretty much yellow when you get into the game. And here's the purple ones. The purple ones are super nice as well. They kind of glow a little bit. And then of course there's orange, which is very similar to the Dark Voyager. But I'll be showing you those in-game in just a second. So of course my favorite one is the fully maxed out Omega, and that displays his colors a bit more clearly. In my opinion, nothing beats the red. The red in-game is just incredible. But a lot of these do look much better on the fully maxed out Omega, including the orange and purple. Okay, so the point of this video is that the Onslaught does not have selectable colors. So basically you can only run this with the red lights on Omega. It kind of looks weird with the different color ones. Now if we go to the Season 9 Battle Pass, of course, you get rocks right off the bat. As soon as you buy the Battle Pass, you get her. And once you do 45 Fortnite challenges, you get the Harmonic Axes. Now these also have selectable styles. So let's take a peek at what these look like. So there's 4 colors. There's red, there's purple, there's orange, and there's green. And if that sounds familiar, it's because those are the exact same colors as the Omega skin. So even though these are supposed to be for rocks, they actually go really well with Omega. And I'm going to show you these in game. Now, of course, some go better than others. Now, to me, these are real green. When we compare this to the Omega green, you'll see a huge difference because Omega's green is more yellow, like I said earlier. But the orange axes here go incredibly well with the orange lights. Same for the purple. The red are a bit more bluish than I would like, but they still go well with the red. So I'm going to show you each of these in game with the Omega corresponding colors. And you tell me that these don't actually go for Omega as opposed to rocks. All right, so I'm gonna pick the Max Omega skin here, and we're gonna start with the color green. Now, someone tried to tell me that this was actually yellow, but as you can see, it says light color and then in parentheses, green. So while it does look yellow, it's supposed to be green. But I'll show you how it looks compared to the green Harmonic Axes right now. So if you have Omega, let me know in the comments, what do you use as a glider? I can't really find anything that goes with it. It's unfortunate that Carbide, the earlier unlock from Season 4, has its own glider, but Omega doesn't. Next time I see Terminus in the shop though, I'm gonna buy it for sure. All right, so as you can see, in game, it looks more yellowish than green. Doesn't that look yellow? Now watch when you pull out the axes. Those are green. Now compare the green axe to the colors on his skin. Doesn't that look green and yellow? I mean, this is in the dark too. I'm kind of in the dark area. But when you swing the axe, you can clearly see the green. And it kind of, I mean, the lights to me look yellow. Look at the Omega lights as I swing my axes. That is yellow. Maybe a neon green, but then I'd say the axes are neon green. So these kind of go together. I feel like they updated the glow on Omega because they're really, really accented. I love it. I mean, it looks phenomenal. One of the best skins in the game, in my opinion. So this is the green and the yellow axes. All right, so here I am in the light as well. And as you can see, it still looks like green on the axe and yellow on the skin. So this is in daylight. I much prefer it in dark areas, but it doesn't look that bad. I'm just saying it doesn't flow as well as some of these other combinations that I'm going to show you. So not too bad. I love how they pull the axes out as well. I mean, such forceful, just rips them right out. Rah! I love it. So that's the green and green combo. All right, so here's the red axes with the red lights. So as you can see, let me just swing a few times. The axes are more of a dull red color, whereas the lights are super, super bright and super red. I just love these default red lights. Look how bright the red lights are on this, and they kind of glow. I just love this. But compare it to these axes, and it's just like a dull red on the axe. I don't know. I much prefer the lights on Omega in this case, whereas the last one I preferred the axes. But anyway, you shouldn't be running the red axes with this skin anyway, because he has the Onslaught Pickaxe as I showed you earlier, and that one goes phenomenal with these red lights. So I just wanted to show you this one. It's the next two colors that go remarkably well with this Omega skin. All right, so I think we're in the clear now. Check out first how awesome these purple lights look. By themselves, they're pretty much my favorite color scheme in the game, especially in the dark here. Check out how they glow. Can't really get a good angle. But with the axes, actually these kind of look blue in the dark. They look much better in the light. Let me go upstairs. But here's how they look in the dark. They're kind of a dark purple, bluish color. But in the light, they look much better. Let's take a look. Actually, you know what? It's dark outside. That's why. Look at the Omega lights, though. Isn't that awesome? I feel bad if you don't have the purple lights. Get out of my old purple Omega's face. Come on. Alright, it's almost daytime. Alright, so here we are in the daytime, and as you can see, the purple looks much better on the axes, but the lights still look good on the Omega skin. Now there is a bit of blue on the axes as well when you swing this, but it's really a dark purple. I'll stand still a minute so you can see. I mean, the lights always glow a little more on the skin itself, but still, this combo looks really clean on this Omega skin. See if I can bait this guy into the Omega purple pickaxe trap. I got traps in both spots here. Ha ha ha! Got him! That's a purple pickaxe trap for you. Thanks for the loot. Good. Nom, 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 nom. Alright, so here's the fourth and final one, the orange color. Now right here, it's kind of a dull orangish color, but it goes so well with these axes. We're going to take a peek. It's currently daytime. Alright, well, we did not find a weapon over there, but as you can see, the orange axes look remarkable with this orange color. I love it. I'm going to swing the axes in just a second. Let me just see if there's a gun down here because I got diddly squat. Oh my gosh, there's nothing. Looks like there's more people next to me. So you can see the orange color of the axe as I'm running away and the orange color on the lights. Now in the light, the Omega lights don't look that awesome, but when you get in the dark, both of these items really shine. All right, so this is kind of a dark area. Let me just destroy this chest. You can see, look at the pickaxes and look at the lights. They look absolutely incredible together. This is probably my favorite combo with this Omega, these dark orange lights, although it is like the Dark Voyager. So now I guess you could say that in the dark, these axes look a bit yellowish. So maybe we should try these with the green Omega lights, which also look yellow. I don't know, you can mix and match if you want, but obviously all these things look better in darker shades. So when you get the dark shadows, they look phenomenal. Alright, so those were all four combos with Rox's pickaxes, the Harmonic Axes. Let me know in the comments which combo you like best, as well as if you reached level 80 with Omega. I'm curious how many people that follow me reached it. Now there's no denying that if you own Omega and the red lights, that the Onslaught here is simply one of the best. Is this guy blind that I'm right here? I don't know. Ha! So nothing beats this combo, the Omega red lights with the Onslaught. Look how well this goes together, especially in the dark. It's one of my favorite combos in the entire game, but for those of you that have the lights, I just wanted to showcase that if you don't like this red Onslaught pickaxe, I love the contrails it leaves when you swing it, by the way. Not today. Alright, so as I was trying to say, if you have the other colors other than this red combo, which again is my favorite out of all, then you can use Rox's pickaxes, as I just showed you, to make new combos. They really are for Rox, but as you saw, they can go with Omega as well. So again, let me know in the comments section, what is your favorite Omega combo? Is it this one, which is his pickaxe with the red colors? Or is it one with Rox's pickaxes, as I've just showed you? Let me know. What was your favorite one that I showcased? Alright, so I was just talking about how Omega doesn't have a glider, but that there's a female version of Omega called Oblivion that does come with a glider called Terminus. Now, when I was recording the video at the time, the item shop didn't have it in it, but lo and behold, after it updated, as you can see, Oblivion is now there. What are the odds of that? That I was just recording about this and she happens to show up. And Carbide's counterpart, Criterion, is also here. So there it is. There's Terminus for 1,200 V-Bucks. Look at that. That is Omega's glider if I ever saw it. So I have 3,650 V-Bucks, and I don't really like the Oblivion skin, but I want to see what Omega looks like with this back bling. Now, if you've been a sub to my channel for a while, I don't usually purchase skins, but for this video, I will experiment. And look, Criterion is basically the same, but she doesn't have a glider unless they're supposed to share this, but this says Oblivion set. So I'm gonna go ahead and purchase Oblivion as well as the Terminus glider, and we're gonna see what a fully decked out Omega looks like. Now, of course, if you wanna use my Support-A-Creator Code, you can see it's tabortime, no spaces. So here we go, I'm gonna buy Oblivion. Let's go ahead and purchase this. I should have enough left. Yes, we have barely enough to purchase the Terminus glider. So I'm gonna have to splice this in because, like I said, when I originally recorded this, it wasn't in the item shop. Oh, look, the undo button is available. Undo is available for a little while or until you leave this screen. Cool! I didn't realize they put that in. Can I go back to this one? No, you can't undo it once you've already purchased it though, huh? Once you leave that screen, it's done. All right, so let's go ahead and see what a fully decked out Omega looks like. Oh, she replaced his spot on my list. Okay, so like I said, I don't like that back bling. Look at it, it still looks terrible on him. Well, let's see, how about the orange? If we do an orange, let's see if that looks any better. Okay, so that actually goes together. So that's cool. I mean, it's a back bling for the orange one, but it doesn't really fit. I'd say use the Black Knight shield for the red one if you have it, because at least there's red in it. And there, of course, is the Terminus glider. Now, the Terminus one is red, so I don't know why it's red when Oblivion's color was orange, and so is the back bling. This is more like a Dark Voyager. Actually, let's see that real quick. While we're at it, let's just see what he looks like, because he doesn't have a back bling either, I don't think. Or does he? Did he come with one? I can't remember. Well, that goes with him too. That's nice. I can't remember. Let's see. What is his Space Explorers? Let's see. I can't remember. Oh, he did. He had this backpack. All right. Well, I actually think Oblivion's goes better with Dark Voyager because of the orange lights. I'll have to test that out too. That's pretty cool. This guy's looking at me like, what the heck? You like my pickaxes, brother? I'm an orange mess. You guys ever seen an orange Omega, huh? Alright, so let's see how this new Terminus glider looks. I'm anxious to see. You know, I'm going to deploy... Well, first of all, look at this back bling. It definitely goes with my orange lights. That's good that there's an actual back bling to go for Omega. Let's see what Terminus looks like. Oh, holy crap, it shoots fire from all 4 points. That is awesome. Wow. That's one of the best gliders I've ever seen. I think I bought one glider in my life. Look at that. Oh man, that's gonna look so awesome with the red version. I'd be intimidated by this. This looks epic. Absolutely epic. All right, so this time I have the fully decked out red Omega, and I went with the Black Knight shield because Oblivion's back bling is orange, obviously, as you just saw. So it doesn't really flow with the red colors, but doesn't this look epic? Man, there's a fight for this slurp juice down there. I absolutely love this. This is incredible. And then with the red pickaxe, oh, absolutely beautiful. There's a guy right there. Bop. Oh, there's a guy right there, too. Not today, buddy. Eek! Pick it. Ooh, that hurt. Gonna do it again? Jeez Louise, man. Those were some terrible tactics on his behalf. Let's go! Holy crap, I got stuck in the water there. Let's get in the light so we can see the Omega Pickaxe. I gotta get up there. Yeah! Omega Red, baby. Long live Corollas Rex.